Acushnet Beautification Committee meeting, March 20th, 2025, at exactly 6 o'clock. Here we go. So everybody's here today except Nancy. She could not make it. Acceptance of the November 4th minutes. Oh, sorry, we have a call to order is to welcome our new member, Bob
Conklin.
Okay, welcome. Right?
Yes. Yes.
You want to tell us about yourself a little bit, maybe some background?
Sure. Don't hold this against me. I worked for Eversource for 38 years. I retired in 2020.
Oh wow.
COVID got the best of me. I live on Mattapoisett Road with my girlfriend, and I umpire girls softball. I'm a high school official for football, and I was bored and went over and saw Pam, and next thing I know, I'm on the Beautification Committee, Agricultural Committee, and Election Committee.
Oh, awesome. You're on the Cultural Committee too?
Yeah.
Because I'm also on that committee, but it's like very weird with the way they do meetings. They don't do them often, and the communication's a little vague. But
this was good because Nancy, by the way,
yeah, exactly. The woman who runs the cultural committee, I don't think does email or phone or any of that. She'll mail me letters and things like that. But we can talk about it after.
Okay.
What was I supposed to do? All in favor of me, starting the meeting?
All those in favor of opening the meeting, say aye.
Say aye.
All those opposed, say nay. Okay, meeting's open.
Second. All right. Let's see. So treasurer's report on this agenda says total spent for 2024 holiday decorations and remaining balance. Does anybody have information on that?
Probably Nancy does.
I know. I'm sure Nancy does.
Yeah, we'll table that.
Okay, we can table it. So items to be discussed, the 2024 holiday decorations update storage recommendations / needs for 2025. Okay.
So we never really got together to take down the decorations, so I don't know who
did that.
Yeah, Nancy probably just.
Cindy probably, Nancy's daughter probably knows. I'm assuming, well, I know somebody in the town hall does the wreaths and all that, so I'm wondering if that person
did it.
There
wasn't all that much, just lights really.
Yeah, because they didn't, they never came to us to be take this down now please, kind of thing, so somebody seemingly just
so
did
I guess
it.
they got stored.
Yeah.
Because they didn't say get rid of it, and I guess this is here so that we would talk about, well, it's so fresh in our minds and what we would want to add to that for next year. I'm sure Nancy has some ideas on that too. But I would imagine increase the lights.
Yes.
And I don't know what else. I mean,
were they all the incandescent light bulbs? They were not LEDs, were they? Because remember we had all these issues
Well, we had issues
connecting
with
them, and then they would go out when they connected too many. LEDs don't have that problem, so I'm wondering.
No, they don't. We have all of these. We didn't use them.
Oh, all right.
We didn't use them. The girls, you guys wanted to use the white ones.
The white ones, yeah.
The larger ones, so that's what we did, but we had plenty
But,
of LEDs.
but they
we
were
couldn't
rainbow
use.
colors.
Well, yeah, they were
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
They were
Alright.
regular Christmas lamps.
Yeah.
so on the bushes we had our white lights. We didn't have color lights. Is that?
On the town, so the plan was to do the town hall in white, and then we were gonna do the Party Ways building, and and using those rainbow.
It never happened.
We never ended up doing it because we did the town hall, and then we were we should reconvene maybe at some point to do the thing. But then I know Nancy had issues, and we all, the holidays gets really crazy at that time of the year. So
We'll probably get started early.
I was gonna say we just started the committee, so we can definitely start earlier next year. I think that'll be for sure.
Well, now we know,
get some
now we
dates
know what
set,
we're doing.
Right.
But now we know what we're doing, and we have more electrical outlets
Right.
to use.
Great. I know that's right because they end up adding stuff.
Right, so
Right.
we
Yeah.
did all
Okay,
that.
so we have extra electrical outlets now on the outside, because that's an issue we don't
It
have.
was an issue. Yeah.
Now we have someone that knows.
3 strings.
Oh, that's
3
right.
strings
That was it.
per out. That's all you get with the regular lights.
With
With the
After
incandescent
3
lights,
strings,
right?
you get
That was
more
the issue.
voltage than the 15.
But the LEDs don't do that, correct? Right. They're
Hundreds and hundreds of-
hundreds. So I agree. I think we should update those incandescents. If we can, if it's within the budget, I think that will.
LEDs
Then
is-
LEDs are safer too. They're I don't know about fire
Less
hazards.
electricity.
Yeah, yeah, we had to, I remember the two of us were out there like, what do we use? It was like, I felt like a stick on the ground to get the fuse like out of the thing to change. We blew like 5 things. I had to change fuses for like 5 different strands. And I was
We
like,
worked at it, but we got it right.
we did do
We got
it.
it right, because it looked beautiful when it
It
was
did. It
done.
looked really nice.
When it was done, it was the first time it's been done in years.
I know. Yeah, it was cool.
So probably we want to get more white ones.
Yes,
right?
definitely more
If we
white.
wanna do white
If we
again.
have LED, we should try the LED board we had.
I think we have
What, a
a lot.
rainbow
We should
next
use,
year.
we
Yeah.
should use what we have.
Yeah.
We don't have to buy it.
Yeah, I
We need
think-
more,
We don't need any more.
but we don't have white.
Well, you know, we don't have white ones, no. But you wanna go out and purchase LED whites,
Well, that would be if, you know, to me, I like the colors, to be honest.
I like the
Yeah, I don't
colors.
really mind either way.
I like the
Yeah.
colors, that's
Yeah.
what Christmas is about.
So-
You see the whites all year long.
Right, but I mean, I know the idea was, like on the, pillars,
Yes.
to wrap.
We were supposed to do the candy cane
Yeah, yeah.
pillars, that's right. There were gonna be red lights on the
Something
pillars
like
and
that.
we couldn't get just red strands and all
And you
that.
can't, there's no
Yeah.
outlets up there either.
That's
so-
right, yeah.
So we'll can that. All right, we'll go with all colors next year.
Okay, alright, we'll see what we got for the LEDs. We'll give it a try and we can always,
Yeah.
the next
Yeah,
year, if we wanna
yeah,
do whites,
well,
we can do that.
Yep,
Sounds good.
Fine with that.
we got candy, we got those canes, we went out and
Yeah,
bought
those are great,
additional
yeah.
canes.
Yeah.
Those are
I know,
good.
and Nancy did a beautiful job on the whiskey barrels with their, with the spruce, you gave her a spruce tree, right?
We
for
cut
the
down the
yard?
spruce
Yeah.
tree. Seems terrible, it's almost sacrilegious.
I know.
It was just growing weird.
I would've
And was
taken
with-
it.
It was with too many other trees and it just was growing like on one side.
Yeah.
The other 3 sides were growing. So we took it out and that's what we used. But again, since we can start earlier this year to think in terms of next
Exactly.
year,
Yeah.
we can find, if we, I mean, they looked at them, they still look pretty good. So even
Yeah,
if
they
we cut
do.
something down
Yeah.
in September or October, you know, plus I got tons of holly.
I was gonna say, I have tons of, I was just about to say, I have tons of holly on my property too, we can
Yeah.
always use that,
Alright.
utilize that.
Okay.
Alright, so the next item to be discussed is spring beautification ideas, which are whiskey barrels, tree planting, downtown incentives or acknowledgements for beautification of property frontage, other miscellaneous fixed flags, May cleanup day, so I guess we should start with whiskey barrels. I know that's Nancy's thing, so I'm sure she has plenty of ideas. I did think she mentioned in text she wanted maybe do tulip bulbs or something, or some kind of bulb.
I think that would have to get in there pretty quick. Mine already coming up.
Oh yeah, I know, I saw, I've been seeing them.
Got flowers already.
I have my phone in my car.
My crocuses
but-
are up and out and bloomed and, those other, I had some little irises that came up and I must have had frost last night because they were this morning. So, they're,
You know,
So we went over here, Roseland, and we bought it from Roseland last year. Some of those plants we planted
yes,
with
yeah,
barrels,
but that was the
For the fall?
summer.
that was the summer.
Yeah,
Right,
those
so
are fall
she's talking
barrels.
about, you know, for the spring. I would think some pansies in there mixed in there with some
When the
bulbs.
Those are nice,
when the
I like
pansies available,
Yeah.
we should purchase some
yeah,
and put them in.
yeah, I like
So
it.
pansies and bulbs,
Pansies and bulbs, that'd be
because we
beautiful.
don't know how much money we have left, but that's.
I know, yeah, it doesn't say, it just says remaining balance, it's blank.
Yeah.
I read that as unlimited.
Unlimited.
Yeah, we wish.
I know she mentioned it last time, and honestly, I should remember, but,
I mean, there's some money, it's probably a couple $100. something like
all right, so, yeah, we'll leave that, well, I think that's a good decision, we'll talk to Nancy about that with the whiskey barrels, and then next is tree planting. I know you're the tree guy.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be, you know, I'm gonna take this out of order, but we have to go in front of the selectmen and ask for an increase of $1,000.
Yeah,
That's what we have to do.
that.
So,
In addition to the 1,000 that we
yes,
get?
yes,
Okay.
that's what we have to do. So we all have to go, we tell, Sydney, put us on the agenda. And then at the next, select board meeting, we'll wait our turn, we'll be called. And then we see, we need more money.
yeah,
We need more money for what we wanna do.
Do we have specific locations that we want to put?
Well, not yet, but I mean, not just for trees, but just money for us.
okay.
Because with $1,000, we just blew that through that.
Oh, I know, it's,
You know what
yeah,
I
$1,000.
mean? We have to do,
Nowhere
we have
near.
to do the flags over,
Yeah.
because they got destroyed. So we have to get the
Those flags
big,
got destroyed?
well, all those on the poles, they're all
Yeah.
broken.
They
Oh
all
my-
blew apart.
Are you kidding me? I never even, oh my
And I
goodness.
noticed it, yeah, I
No,
noticed it
no,
coming.
from all those windstorms we had.
Yeah, I know, the room is
So we
brutal
need
this
the,
winter.
we need the banners.
Goodness.
We need, if we're gonna put something on there, we need the banners.
The ones that go into
Yes.
the full
Yes.
twice, yeah.
The wind really did a number on it.
It really did.
Yeah.
You know? And maybe we should consider not doing, well, I guess the winter people do it for the holidays. I was gonna say, consider not doing it in the winter.
Well, the other thing is take down flags
Yeah.
in the winter, before the storm starts. So let's take them down in November when we're putting up the.
Right. You can take, if we get the banners, we can get different banners, seasonal.
Different actual
For
flags, yeah.
seasonal.
Yeah.
And you can put them up, take them down.
Mhm.
You know, the equipment
And
still
the
stays
poles will
there,
stay, yeah.
but
Yeah, the poles will-
take the cloth down
Right.
and change it.
Yeah, you're right, we'll need a budget increase probably
We do,
for that.
we do.
Yeah,
And they asked me if we needed more money.
okay.
They did?
We'll have to
Yes, they
present
did.
them
That's cool.
with
Yeah.
the list, I assume, right? Do
They
need
told
to
me we needed more money. And they said, okay, you need more money? Yeah.
Come to us, yeah. Do we have to come with a plan of like what we want to spend it on and
Well,
stuff?
no, just, we can, we'll spend it.
But I mean,
Give
they
it to
may
us.
ask a specific.
They may ask specifics,
Well, they may, well, we
Like,
need, you know,
okay.
we need trees, in town, we need banners,
Right, yeah, all
you
the
know?
things.
And if we don't use it, it reverts back to the town, so it's not being unused.
Right, yeah. Could it carry over, or would they take it back?
Yeah, they'll take it back and put it in the general funds.
Okay, oh, yeah, yeah. Sure.
Right, so-
Sure. Alright.
Okay.
So we gotta talk to Sydney, and that's why I want Nan, we gotta talk to Nancy, find out a day when the next, selectmen's meeting is.
Yep,
And we have to be on the agenda, they have to include us in the agenda, we can show up,
yep.
and then,
They're all online. If I have my phone, I can bring it up. What the
Right.
next one is, but,
right, and then
and I know one of the selectmen, I
And
can always
then-
ask them to add us.
Nancy can get up, and I'll
Yeah.
go, somebody will get up and we'll see what we need. They know what we need, you know,
No, they do, yeah.
I've spoken to them.
Okay.
Well, luckily, we've done stuff too that's showing that we're actually spending.
There's some
money.
initiative, yeah, but this committee hasn't been a thing for a long time, so,
Right.
yeah.
Can I ask how many trees and how big?
Oh, I don't know, I don't know. Last year we planted 4. We got about 4 trees.
By last year, like just in like November, right? We did
Yeah,
it?
that was in the fall, and I got I
Yeah.
got a 50% discount, plus I used my vet discount for Home Depot.
Hmm.
So we planted 2 up at Council on Aging.
Sorry about that.
2 on Council on Aging, and then the 2 down here, River Street.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you remember what kind of trees?
Yeah, maybe some kind of maple, right?
All 4 maples, red maples.
Red knights, yeah, they're beautiful.
They're gonna be beautiful,
Yeah.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Good trees.
I mean, if we planted 4 trees a year.
And they were good size, right? They were like a couple
They were
feet tall.
6 footers,
6 footers,
that's-
yeah.
They're 6
that's
footers.
size.
Yeah.
so we're gonna be planting
Just bought a
trees.
6-foot, cost me $425.
Well, yeah, that's right, exactly, if you get,
It's, I don't know, some kind of rosebud, but I don't know.
It's
you get
crazy.
the, you get
She
the.
wanted it, I said, pick it out, but that was at Sylvanian, so.
Oh, they,
It was heavy. It's a big-
well, they have the best.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
have the best over
right, big
there.
money, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We got them on clearance, so.
Yeah, well,
Depot.
Yeah,
well,
well, I
50%
bought a
off.
few of those, so yeah.
Yeah, I know, nothing wrong with
Ones
that.
mixed in with the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could get our trees from Roseland, it'll give us a
I was
discount.
gonna say, they might, it's worth asking for, because it's a community thing, yeah.
Yeah.
They would do a discount,
So you're
yeah.
basically putting these trees in spots where there's no sidewalk.
Well, we're gonna, yeah, I did that, we did that for the 4,
Yeah,
but we're gonna be putting trees on Slocum Street. So, that's gonna be another thing, because they're renovating Slocum
They're,
Street.
yeah, they're finally doing it, right, yeah. Yeah.
So that's gonna be
it's-
starting from the bridge, working up, all new piping, all new sill pipes, new sidewalks, new
Yeah.
curbs. So,
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
we're gonna actually put trees on that street.
Okay.
That's not coming out of our budget,
I was gonna
that's
ask.
not us.
Oh, okay, so it was included in their plan, yeah.
I'll be helping them, but
So-
even though we just put the grates in,
Yep.
we don't plant the trees now.
Yep,
Because once they put those sidewalks in, without the trees, that's it.
yeah,
Just like the trees on the sidewalks out here, all along North and South Main Street, all those sidewalks are put in without the thought of putting trees there.
yeah,
So, other than bringing a saw in and cutting those sidewalks out, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have it, we're gonna have
With the
that done.
grades, yeah, that's nice.
Get the grate, put the grate
Put
in,
it in, yeah.
build the sidewalk around it, and then you'll have it.
Yep,
Right, so if you don't do it today, you can do it another time.
So those are, like you said, those trees won't come out of our budget.
No, that's not.
Do you have any idea where trees from our budget are planning to go? Say,
Well-
say we did 4 trees this year, where would you like to see them go?
Well, there's, you know, there's the park down there, it's River Road Park, that's where I planted 2.
Right,
And then on the north side, there's an open field. Now, I don't know what they were gonna use that open field for, anything. But we could plant a couple there. If anybody has any ideas,
there's that
You know?
intersection, so when you're like coming down Perry Hill to Main Street, where they just put like 400 stop signs that everyone's been freaking out about. Are you okay?
Sorry.
so excited.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't figure out the sign. I don't know who put it up. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The stop sign that's currently in that little island, it like leans, it's broken. Like that island's so hideous. I would love to make that island like
I
something
know,
cute.
but it's hard.
I know it's tarred, but it's
Oh,
broken
yeah.
tarred. So can we like
Dig
jackhammer
it
it and fix it? Like take a sledgehammer and start
I
fixing
can get
it.
it saw. If you wanna put something there, I can saw that.
Yeah.
Asphalt up and,
Oh yeah.
Create
No,
a-
my husband has all
create-
sorts of things we could probably use too. But yeah, and like I would love to get something in that and then fix the sign, fix it because the stop sign's like leaning and dilapidated, and then like
They put 2
signs-
on the side of the road.
well, they put 2 on the side. They put 2 on the other side of the road. One's a flashing stop. So they didn't. So the flashing stop sign was supposed to go, I think, where the stop sign of where you're supposed to stop was. Instead, whoever installed it put it like I don't know, 100 or so feet
yeah.
back. So people are stopping 2 times, like
Oh,
right
just-
before the next sign.
Oh, no.
I wish I had my phone because there's a picture of it. But
Oh.
so there's a Facebook group called All Things Acushnet, and like everyone's just been like talking about it in that group for like days. And so Fund 107 ended up doing, like, they called up, like, the chief of police or something, and, like, like, asked, like, what the heck's going on with this? And, like, the chief of police called the DPW, and they were like, oh, we'll fix it. And they literally fixed it, like, in, like, 2 days, 2 or 3 days, I think.
Yeah.
They're about to, or
Somebody
something.
asked,
Yeah.
are we supposed to stop at both sides?
It
Making
should be
it.
stop ahead.
Yeah,
Stop
and-
ahead.
And
Stop
the police
ahead.
chief
Yeah.
You're
said
supposed
that.
to, yeah, you're technically, and that article said you are technically by law supposed to stop at both signs, but like, it was just it was some kind of miscommunication or something, because, so now the flashing stop sign, I believe, will be
I
moved up to where that
live
one
close, so I couldn't understand that one, because nobody ever goes straight there. But here, they always go straight.
Yeah. Oh, I
You don't
know.
stop.
Go right
Yeah,
over
that
there
stop
where they had
sign, I
Barry
feel like that's
over there.
helped though, that flashing, ever since we put in that
Flashing.
flashing one, I think it's been a lot less of that issue, but.
Yes, yes, yes.
it just
Wake
be the time
people
of
up.
year, yeah. I mean, the flashing stop signs are a good compromise, I feel like, but yeah, it's just that whole thing was funny. But anyway, that whole little island, everything looks hideous right there. And
It
then,
does,
like,
it does.
and then there's like that building that sells the doll houses and stuff, and like right where that building is, there's a bunch of signs for like the historical committee, and like it tells you like, oh, the Long Plain Museum is this way. Like they're all like bent and like falling over now too, and I'm like, I want to fix all that. Like, I don't.
Again, no, that's not our realm.
I know.
I'm complaining, I probably put that on our list of things to do.
Yeah.
Complain to the right departments, but you're right, that intersection
It
could
just like
use some
bummed
sprucing.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you know.
Well, maybe we'll
I
have
live
to
on
take
Gammons
field
Road,
trip
so I see it like literally
No,
every day.
we have to take a field trip over there,
and
Yeah.
check it out,
see what's
what we
going
can-
on, you know?
Yeah.
The thing about the island though,
Yeah.
is getting water to it. You know,
Yes.
so
Oh yeah. Yeah.
if
Country
you
hardware
do
maybe, but
something there,
yeah.
You gotta bring the water to
You
it.
gotta bring the water
Yeah.
to it, so we have to be willing to do that kind of
Right.
stuff.
Maybe not flowers, but just even some sort of like
Well,
like hardscape, like just something nicer.
The intersection at 105 and 18, and a lot of times people down this way don't go north on 105 at all. But
Well,
anyways, if you go into Lakeville, there's
Yes.
that intersection where
I'm
the
always
old
over there,
library is, and they have flowers on both sides of the road. In the,
I go by there all the time.
Yeah.
It does look
and
beautiful.
it's nice when it's kept up.
Right.
There's times when it needs a good weeding and no one's done anything
Yeah.
to it. Or things need to be deadheaded and no one's done it.
Right. There's one like that in Rochester too.
But they don't seem to need to water it, so whatever they're doing, either the soil underneath of it's very good, or they put enough mulch on it, or the stuff, like if you put hostas and stuff,
Right, some
that
kind
doesn't need to be watered,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
they can live pretty much, so I think we
With
have
just
to
rain,
think in
yeah.
terms of stuff like that as
Like
opposed to,
a native rain type
yeah.
of.
When you go by there, take a picture of them. If you're up that
Yeah.
way,
Oh, yep.
take a picture
Well,
and
there's
show
nothing
us.
there now.
Yeah, no, there's
Yeah.
nothing, yeah.
Nothing there now?
I
no?
don't think there's any tulips or anything coming. I mean, daffodils could work. Tulips I wouldn't, because they don't necessarily come back every year the way they should.
Yeah.
So we could put some daffodils in there.
I love daffodils.
And I've got tons of
One of my
daylilies,
favorites.
those things, nothing will kill that. So we can put those in there too, so.
Yeah.
Well, something to think about. All right, so maybe that's the kind of thing we should also be on the lookout for when you drive around town, if you
Yes.
see a spot that needs
Mhm.
love,
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
you know. Whether it's something we do personally ourselves or it's someone, we get someone's attention to fix some of the signs and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, so that was part of our tree planting program, right? So now
Yeah.
our next thing was downtown incentives or acknowledgements for beautification of property frontage. What exactly does
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
So, this is something I added.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
When I go through town, there are people that really take pride in their
Oh, I got you.
homes
Yeah.
and their
Yeah.
front lawns. The weeds are always taken out of the sidewalk, you know, they have this way. Then you've got others that don't.
Yeah.
And with businesses the same way. I think the mobile station here has really done a beautiful job.
It's beautiful.
You
I
know,
love it. Yep.
They keep it up. And I just think it would be nice if our committee acknowledged them in some way. you know?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Whether it's with a, you know, I don't want to say banner, but a plaque or notification
Little
somewhere or
sign, yeah.
someplace
Some stake in the ground sign, yeah.
where, you know, there are people in town that are looking for bright spots,
Yeah.
so to speak. I'm not, you don't want to say anything about the places that don't
Right.
look so good, but
Maybe it'll
people,
incentivize.
then there are people, you know, especially in the center where this is kind of our trademark, I guess, would be this intersection here, who does a really nice job in making a neat and pretty and welcoming look. So I thought that might be a way to get other people to think about it in terms of, gee, maybe we could do something, like how much attention was given to the people that made the candy canes out of the telephone poles.
Oh, yeah, everyone loves that, yeah.
So I don't know what it would be, I don't know what they would look like, but I just would like to see us thinking in terms of acknowledging
Recommend,
businesses or private property that seem to do a nice job. And I don't know if that's gonna cause a problem. Can we do that? Can we single out someone and say they're doing a really good job, and then someone says, well, come and look at our house, you know?
I don't see why not.
Well, you can't, but I mean, I don't wanna cause hard feelings that we're
Yeah, I
just
don't-
picking off people that.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Well,
don't
what
think,
is that?
I guess we'd have to come up with a criteria, maybe,
yeah.
Yeah.
so that it's not just a personal thing that someone could say, well, you know, they liked theirs, but they don't like ours, you know?
Yeah. Would it be like they get it forever, or maybe we do like a monthly spotlight or something too? Because that way it can rotate, and now we're not spending $1 bazillion on signs every time like somebody gets one. Like,
Or just
do
even,
like that.
maybe even just putting it on the website.
Yeah.
Saying,
Yeah.
This month's acknowledgement.
Yeah.
And don't say winner or anything like that, just, we'd like to acknowledge
Yeah.
such and such for.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I set up the Facebook page for our committee too. I still gotta add some
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
to it, but like
Yeah.
that's something I could post every
Yeah.
month with a picture of it,
Yeah,
and then
that's
share it
great.
to the group,
That's what you have
like
to
push
do.
it town pages and stuff. So yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta get people. People love that. So
Motivated.
people start talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that.
Okay, and you can put it on your site too, right?
What's that?
You can put it on your site too. I'll think.
Yeah. If I share it from the committee, like I
Yeah.
can share the committee page or whatever, I'll get that all finished up, and then yeah, we
Okay,
can
so like
start
the next meeting, why don't we come with a
with
suggestion?
some properties that we all have seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that idea. Yep. Sounds good. The next thing on this list is just other / miscellaneous. I do not have, well, aside from I was gonna bring up the Facebook page, so
Mhm.
that's made, it's got a name. I just wanna kinda make like some sort of, not logo, well, maybe like some graphics or something, and then like I have the pictures that I took of us for the Christmas lights. I don't know if it's too late to post those now. I might just post them again and be like, oh, you know, we blah blah blah, you know,
It's
this
what
is what we
do.
did.
People
like,
have to
back in
know
December.
what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the thing.
Then it is.
Be
us
like,
that's
did you
doing
see
it.
the Christmas
is what we're
lights this
doing.
season? Like, this was who did it? Like, I was thinking of just posting them anyway, and just to get it, you know, just to get the page started a little bit. So, and I'll share it out. Any other miscellaneous, anybody? Anything?
Well, I just got one question.
Okay.
How far does this go with beautification? I mean, I know Dan Nord, the DPW guy, I was gonna call him up to paint that god awful guardrail because, hey, nobody's hit it in quite a while.
I heard that there is a reason for it being rusty, and what was the reason? I don't remember.
I know, I remember that too.
Well,
Yeah.
you got a little rust to get the oils off, but then
No,
you
it
can-
was like visibility, like it wasn't supposed to be. I don't remember what the reason. I wish I had my phone on me. This is the third
Okay.
time I've needed my phone on.
I'll
Because I
just,
can find it in the
I'll just
Facebook.
ask Dan if I could do that or.
There was a reason for it being the way it was,
Okay.
and I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was. It was something you never think of, and you're like, oh, that does make sense.
Well,
But-
I think one of the things they didn't do it because
Just
they
have
had to
DPW
place it so
on,
often
too.
that they.
It wasn't that.
What do
That's
you
what you
think?
would think, but I don't believe it was because of that.
No, I agree with you. I think it
Yeah,
was something
it
to
was
do with
so random. Yeah,
Yeah,
to keep it.
yeah, to keep it from not getting it, which you would think, because people are like, oh, it's like, it's invisible. It should be bright with reflectors or like whatever on it, and like one of the selectmen or somebody that knew something was like, this is why they do it like that, and I was like, oh, that actually makes sense. I wish I could find it.
and who does the mulch beds in this building?
Beds?
Yeah, the beds, like who puts the beds in?
I know, I'm assuming the town hall just did it before us, is that fall, I don't know if it falls on us now,
The
not that we
beds?
actually have a committee.
Yeah, the places where the things are planted.
Yeah,
around
very
the building.
little here and.
Like around the sides of the building.
Well,
this
we
building.
do.
Yeah, but they were done long before we ever showed up.
Right.
Oh, I know, that's been,
Well, I'm thinking about mulch, to
Right.
be
well,
mulch.
we do, we did the
Oh,
mulch.
okay.
We did do the mulch, I
We
think,
did
in the
the
fall,
mulch.
right? Did we?
Yes, we did, we went
Yeah.
over there to Roseland, and
Yes.
we bought the mulch over there, we did it all, we
Okay.
did it all.
Yeah, but prior to us, it was still people still took care of it, right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
No, nobody? You would know, yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody did anything.
Okay. Well, okay, then that's us.
they think that they would do that, you know?
Well, yeah, because they do have a
Fall into
groundskeeper
their-
and stuff, yeah.
Falls under the DPW, but they
It
don't
does,
have enough
yeah.
people to do anything.
Oh.
They don't, they don't
I
have.
was going to vote last year with my girlfriend, and we looked over at the police station, and it was a horrific, bad mess.
The police station? The landscaping?
Yeah, and we went and saw the chief, my girl and I, and we literally, I took 10 loads in my pickup truck
Yeah.
of weeds to the
Oh my
town barn.
god, yeah.
Wow.
Well, it looks 100% better now, we're going back to mulch it
Yeah,
and reweed it, make it look good.
nice.
But there was trees growing that shouldn't have been growing. and
I
it
didn't
was-
realize they didn't have any.
You couldn't see, there was a monument right in front of the building, couldn't see it before.
That was actually a complaint that we got on Facebook, not me specifically, but just somebody bragging about something in town. The monuments, I guess, that probably is something we should add to our list of things to do. Somebody to just dust it off, clean it up, wipe it down, whatever, because they were saying that they're like.
Where's the other monuments that?
I know there's one at Pope Park,
Yeah.
like those ones, and maybe even some of these ones right here at Town Hall, but, and then I didn't know that there was one at the police station, so just, we should probably find out
It looks a
where
whole lot better now, and it's
Yeah.
gonna look a whole
to
lot
clean
better.
them up.
Don't you think though, don't they have like auxiliary committees and stuff within those, like the police department or fire?
Right, who put them in,
There's no line item for anything at the police department, they got,
any kind of
Well,
the
like.
chief, the old chief was mowing the lawn on
I
Sunday.
saw him one day, Chief Raymond.
Yeah,
I
the
stopped
old
by
chief,
there. I
yeah.
said, what are you doing in here? I said, I'll
There's
get
no
my
line
own
item.
mower.
Yeah,
I'll cut the grass.
okay.
Since
The
that,
chief cut the grass.
since that was
That's
built,
crazy.
no one's ever touched anything landscaping except for the old chief. They do have somebody
know that.
now that, they have that incentive, $15 an hour going towards your taxes. Somebody was
Oh,
mowing
no,
the,
senior thing, yeah, that's great.
yeah, so somebody's mowing the lawn. But, yeah, I plan on going back, I'm probably gonna
Okay.
see if I can get
So
some
they
more.
have the student one
You
too,
got my
right? The
number,
senior
call
one
me
and
up,
the student
yeah,
one.
I'll go with you.
Well, what is your number, cause I gotta figure out,
All right, okay, Eric James.
Yeah, is he in our group, you were in our text group? Did you get the
Yeah.
I
message
was, but he
today?
said he wasn't. There was
No,
four of them.
I am, yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it, but I haven't,
Okay, go
we
ahead.
don't have your number.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if
508.
it came up in the.
496-8181.
Yeah, you're not in it. That one that we got about this meeting tonight, you're not in it.
He's not in it?
I didn't see this 8-1.
Number 4, I
Because I-
had my phone.
For some reason, it said add your name to it, so I was able to add yours.
No,
I had
I got
Nancy's.
something on the way here saying Nancy came on my dashboard, Nancy said something, I didn't read it.
Well, then that's
That was for tonight, yeah,
Yeah.
that was for tonight.
And,
Janine Perry, Janina.
Fancy G,
A,
the fancy G,
and
J9.
E, okay,
The
French,
Perry,
it's the French one.
yeah,
yep, 508, 965-1821.
yeah, that's the other one, because for some reason, on my iPhone, your name came up, and it said add, so I added.
I heard it.
Yeah, it was like, I
Nancy.
shared it. It was like, do you want to share your profile picture and your name or
Oh,
something?
okay.
And so I hit yes in the group. And so
That, I
that
was able to add it, so I
iPhone.
couldn't figure out,
Yeah.
And so,
yeah, okay, so now I got it, all
so
right.
what's
Good.
yours?
All right,
508-965-7656.
Yeah, the iPhone's nice like that. Is it?
965 what? 965?
Somebody doesn't have
965-7656.
the group screen or something.
What's your last name?
Conklin, C-O-N-K-L-I-N.
K.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right there.
No, I spelled it wrong.
No, you're spelled it right here. It's K.
Oh, okay, you're right.
K-L.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
K-L-I-N.
K-L-I. Oh, you did.
Yeah, what's it say?
It's K-I.
Oh,
Kiln,
Conklin,
Conciln.
Conklin. Hey, I've been called everything. Actually, a lot of
that
people
right?
just call me Conk.
Okay,
All right.
Okay, so that's,
So, well, fixed flags is the next thing.
yeah,
And we talked about that kind of, right?
yeah, we did, we
Yeah.
have to wait for Nancy, because that's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then May cleanup day is the next thing. I know that's kind of, I feel like been my realm, sort of, because I have a Girl Scout troop in town. She's in, so I can kind of do that. I don't have my phone, so I cannot pull up my calendar. That stinks.
So-
But we can.
We can do that as a TBA.
That's how you get it. So again,
We can do that as a TBA.
yeah, that sounds good. We can always talk about it the next meeting.
So what is it that, you just put it on and ask for help, or we just do it ourselves, or?
With
Well-
the one that we did at Lake Street, I just had my Girl Scout troop come and we all did it. We walked around, we did Lake Street, went through the trails, went through the pond, whatever, and that was that. I did invite, I think I might have mentioned it in the time, maybe not, because I had my troop with me, so potentially. But in the past, I've kind of facilitated a lot of those. And it was just like, we're gonna be here at this time. I bring trash bags, I bring gloves. You have always suggested bringing Dunkin' Donuts or something to give to people as an incentive, which I'm totally fine with. I think I did that one year. It was prior to COVID, just to do people would kind of pick where they wanted to go and then have a central meeting location. And then everybody would the DPW allowed us to take the trash somewhere that we could drop it off at, that sort of thing. So we could do something like that again. But it is just easy to have kind of willing to do it. Boy Scouts is always, I feel like also a resource that we can use for that too. So
you have grabbers and all that stuff?
what's that?
You have grabbers?
I do. I have 12 of the little grabbers. It might actually be less now because the girls, they're cheap. They're $1, and then when you have a bunch of 5-year-olds wielding, then they end up breaking. Yeah.
Well,
But they're cheap at Dollar Tree. I can always get some more.
we should have a cleanup and should start right out here.
Yeah.
Right out here.
Yeah.
This is, we should have.
We should do an Earth Day one that's bigger than just my Girl Scout troop.
Yeah, we should do it, we should get
a-
together and.
Maybe not Earth Day, that's too soon.
Russ,
but-
he's in charge of clean sweeping the Medford.
Yeah.
He has a trailer, he has all that equipment in
Yes.
there.
Yeah. That's what I was
So,
trying to start too.
Right, that's what
back
we
in
do
the
in the
day.
Medford with the clean sweep
Yep.
during the summer months. We should have one over here.
Yeah.
Does the town sweep the streets in the spring to get the dirt and the salt that they put down? I don't know. Do
They have one street sweeper.
They do?
Do they?
They have one, and they only have one guy that runs it.
Okay,
So last time I talked to him, he was out on disability for some reason.
so
Because they should be out there now, we should,
be starting. Yeah.
one of us should go to the DPW and ask them, because springtime's coming,
Yeah.
and now get the salt and the sand for the bicyclists and
Yeah.
for the pedestrians,
Right.
and
Unless
clean it
they
up.
use it again, it's like one of those things.
Yeah,
So, again, why don't, we come together in April again.
In April.
So, why don't we bring locations that we'd
A
like to
plan.
see?
Yeah.
Again,
I'm all for that. Yeah.
okay.
so we'll identify,
And if anybody sees any areas, they want, a tree would be planted.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, think about it and stuff. I mean, in Fairhaven, if you go on their Facebook page, or they have their signs, they'll say, if a resident wants a tree in front of the house, just call them up. Just call up the town and they'll come and plant a tree.
I don't know if I would open that up anytime yet. I don't know if I'm big enough to do
What's
that.
that?
I don't know if I'd open that up to anybody.
No, I wouldn't do that now anyway. I wouldn't do that now, but
Yeah,
for future reference. But that's what I'm giving you an example. This is what town, if Fairhaven is no larger and no smaller than our town. So that can be done.
okay. Okay. So we'll have more specifics for next meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, couple more things.
Oh, sorry. See, local business grant to enhance the exteriors of businesses in town. I know that's also a big Nancy thing.
Nancy, okay, we'll just do
Yeah.
And the same thing with the signage, that's your.
Should we come on, pen?
Oh,
Here,
thank you. I never bring a pen, and then sometimes I regret it. But thank you. I was gonna do crayons to write down stuff that I should remember. Although I know you send out the email anyway, so. All right, and then signage project is currently on hold. What was the sign? Oh, like the town sign, like the
Yeah.
business signs?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. All right, and I think that's it. Anybody else have anything else they
We
want
have
to
to
talk
come up
about?
with a date for next meeting.
Yes. I do not have
I'm
my
trying-
phone, so I cannot bring up a calendar.
I'm gonna find one here.
I've needed my phone 17 times.
Okay.
Right up in here.
Just Thursday, what's tonight? Today's Wednesday, Thursday.
No, today's
Thursday.
Is Thursday the best night, or do we have to do it Thursday?
I cannot do Wednesdays and I
Okay.
cannot do Tuesdays.
Well, Thursday's the best day for me.
What day, Thursday?
Thursday's the best
Okay.
day for me, yeah.
And so long as Nancy's kids don't have reactions, it'll be a good night for her too. So I'm thinking either the 17th or the 24th. 17th is the Thursday before Easter, and 24th is the one after. Is that school vacation?
The 7th, I think the week of the 17th is school vacation.
The week before Easter?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
So it doesn't matter to me, I don't know if it matters to you.
17th of April you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just look real fast. Nope, I don't think I have anything, so that should be okay.
Okay. Seventeenth.
17th April? Good.
So at that time, we'll have more information on,
6 o'clock?
Oh, sorry, so you're done.
ideas from where to put trees, ideas for, I think it's a little early to find properties that are acknowledgeable
Mm-hmm.
at this point, maybe for May.
Right, because people, it's like, you come
Yeah.
out of hibernation
We're
winter.
basically just cleaning up.
Yeah,
at this
people are
point.
still spring cleaning.
Identify areas to be cleaned, identify locations in town that could use a little sprucing up, the ideas for trees, so we have homework.
Yeah, we do.
As far as the whiskey barrels, I would say if Nancy wants to put bulbs in, go for it, and then when the pansies come out, we'll add pansies to them. And then go from there, we can add.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we can, I suppose the same day that we put the bulbs in, if she wants to put them, we can get together with her and.
No,
Dig
I'd
'em
be
out.
more than out.
Yeah. There's quite a few
Willing
of
to
them,
help.
there's like 10 of them, barrels.
Yeah,
Time we're done.
yeah, there is,
Yeah.
it's,
Quite a
it's a
few.
lot, you know.
But we need to take what's in there out now.
Yeah.
And dispose of that. Oh, I know, I wanted to ask, does the town, I know they mulch up all the stuff. Do we have access to that mulch, to mulch the beds?
The motion at the town hall, at the town dump,
Yeah,
is terrible.
no?
No, you know what, we
Okay,
have to, we want mulch, we're gonna buy it from
all
over
right.
there.
I didn't know what that was,
Yeah,
something we could,
I went over there,
what is it good for?
What do they use it
Are
for?
you talking for the barrels, mulching
No.
the barrels? Oh,
Just to mulch the beds.
Oh, and here?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's open to town residents to take.
I had no
Whatever
idea,
you
yeah.
want, whatever.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's
not,
not-
it's not,
Is it, does it turn into dirt? Is it
Well, it's just terrible, mulch. You don't want to use that.
it's,
woody?
plus it's not treated with anything for bugs.
Is it woody? Is it not turned into?
I've never seen
Well, it's, I've been over to the town dump because I was gonna get some.
Right.
And they said, oh, take it. I use it out. It's-
it.
Have you been to the town dump? Have you been over there?
I've been there, I've not looked at their,
Oh, okay.
at their
Oh,
old time, but I might do a field trip.
it's open, it's only open on Friday, Saturday.
And my husband loves that place. He
Oh,
goes,
well, ask him. Ask him to check it out.
I'm always so confused about what can go there, what can't go there. Like, I really need to just like find the page. I know there's like a sheet online somewhere that tells you
Yeah.
all of that information.
well, you can go there and you've got stuff, you say, can you?
But it's only, they can't just take trash, right?
No,
It's
it's
not-
not trash.
Right,
it's
it's like
just-
recycled.
it's just-
TVs,
Yeah.
refrigerators.
Oh, they won't take like giant things like that? But you
Yeah.
pay for those, right? Like if there's a fee for some things? Yeah.
Now there is I dropped the refrigerator off a year or so ago and there was no charge.
Oh, okay.
But then again, I just backed in, dumped it, there was nobody around, so
Oh,
I think they have to pay to have it.
that was on
I might
camera.
have to pay now.
Oh, no. I got you on camera.
Yeah, no, yeah, there is a list of what it
Yeah.
costs.
Like I know
Yeah.
mattresses and stuff you have to pay for.
Yeah,
Mattresses
yeah.
That's for
you have to pay
everywhere.
for, the furniture you have to pay for.
Well, then they have the barn where you can bring stuff that you want to trade. Not
Usually-
Oh,
trade.
they do have a swap shop? I
Yeah.
was gonna, I
Yeah.
wanted to start one of those, so I wasn't sure if there was one already.
Yeah.
Okay, so I, yeah,
Quite the turnover in it too, so.
yeah, oh, I bet.
I mean, there's furniture in there, there's little things, little things, I mean,
Cameras
all
can
kinds of
make that.
stuff, so.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Okay. I'm good.
Okay, make motion we adjourn.
All in favor?
I.
Aye.